Hi everyone, this is going to be a deck review on the bicycle Come to Chew Street Art playing cards. You can get this deck of cards at Bmpokerworld.com by clicking the link in the description. Okay, this deck of cards is definitely very different. It features art from artist Alex Gordu-Hostau, and I'm sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. He is inspired by chewing gum. So his art has been featured in many different projects, including this deck of cards. When I first saw the box, it really caught my eye. The front says bicycle gumming since 1885. There's a creature with an eyeball for a head riding a bicycle, and that's over a spade. And at the bottom it says playing cards. On one side it says come to chew, and then it has his website, and there's an eyeball there. The other side says air cushion finish made in the USA. There's a look at the bottom. The back has a short bio about the artist and some of the creatures that we'll see on the deck. And the top says standard gum, standard cool. The flaps here also have some eyeballs on them. And here are the cards. The back design has a lot of gum on it, and there's an eyeball in the middle. It's definitely not your average everyday back design, and you can decide for yourself what you think about it. I know I'm not a big fan of this back design, but I showed it to a friend and they loved it. I'll let you take a look at that and see what you think. It is a one-way back design, so the eyeball, if you turn it around, you can see that it's not the same, just like that. And then also the gum makes this a one-way back design, because if you turn the card, it looks different. The deck comes with a card that says thanks for chewing, and it has a little gum creature with an eyeball. And then a card with some information about the artist. There's also two jokers that have the gum creatures with the eyeballs. The Ace of Spades is similar to the spade on the front of the box, but the actual spade in the background is blue, and on the box it was pink. The rest of the cards are completely custom. The coloration is a light blue color for the clubs and the spades, and a pink for the hearts and the diamonds. They all have this painted, sticky look. The court cards have different creatures on them, and some of the number cards also have the creatures on them. So let me show you what they look like. These are the clubs, hearts, spades, and the diamonds. So as you saw there, it's definitely very unique art, something that I had never seen before, especially on a deck of cards. For handling, this deck handles like most other bicycle decks because it has a standard stock and finish. Take a look at a Pharaoh shuffle. They're pretty good. Giant fan is kind of interesting there. And springs and dribbles meet the expectations for a deck with the air cushion finish and bicycle stock. Lapel spreads are easy to do. And overall this deck handles pretty decently. I'm not sure when exactly this deck would be used for performance, but if you do decide to use this deck to perform, it handles nicely and feels secure when handling. This deck is definitely very different in terms of design. It does look like he put a lot of work into this deck, and if you're into that type of art, this is a deck you might want to look into. And that's my review. Thank you all very much for watching. You can get this deck of cards at Bmpokerworld.com in the link in the description. Bye.